Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Fifth Block Lights, we take a look at this. And what this is from Ginger Goat, it is the Tropic Star hot sauce. And this, of course, was in one of the later seasons of the hot ones. And you can check out the details about that in the description down below, as well as the written review for this. So we've got mango, lemongrass, star, anise. And we're giving this 4 out of 5. For heat. I don't remember what place it was in the lineup, but that might be overstating it a bit. So we have some peppers from Smokin' Ed, whatever they may be. And what does this say? Oh. Where is Ginger Goat out of? Oh, Canada. Very nice. All right, we've got apple cider vinegar, mangoes, rice vinegar, bell peppers, super hot peach mash. So there's a number of peach peppers that Smokin' Ed has done. Reapers being probably the more famous of those. I believe there may be a peach ghost floating around as well. We've got lemon juice, ginger, carrots, extra virgin olive oil, garlic, lemongrass, sea salt. We've got turbinado sugar, cilantro, star anise, and white pepper. So, reading those ingredients, yeah, I'm thinking tropics. I'm thinking lemongrass seems to me to be a bit more of an Asian flair, but see, it's this sort of very creamy yellow color. But then I taste it, and I get a little something different, at least in the early parts of this. It's a nice looking sauce. It's a sort of pastel yellow almost. It's very, very nice color. I like this color a lot. It looks pretty cool. All right, let's get into it. It is so fascinating to me. We have garlic, we've got lemongrass playing with the mangoes. There is some bitterness there from the super hot, of course. We got a nice, olive oil actually sort of plays into this flavor a little bit as well. Mostly it's garlic, I would say. And then some of the other spices as well. It's a very interesting flavored sauce. When I had it, and I played around with it a little bit, when I had it, my first reaction to this was, why does this taste like stuffing, like Thanksgiving stuffing? And I'm like, oh, is the stroke finally here? But it reminded me so much of a Thanksgiving stuffing. This one definitely. And it might have just had to do with what was at the top of the bottle, even though I agitated it the best I could. But this one definitely has a lot more pungency to it. We got a lot more of stuff like the mangoes and some of the vinegars kind of playing up a little bit here. Really fascinating sauce, though. It is super, super interesting. And so, but looking through it, I'm like, I don't understand why this tastes like, it was a ringer to me for like a Thanksgiving stuffing. And I thought, I have not actually done one of those yet this year. And in fact, as I'm filming this, we're past the first two major end of the year holidays. So I hadn't done turkey. I haven't done a ham. I wouldn't put this on ham, I don't think. But I was like, all right, let's whip up some stuffing and just see what it does. So that's what I've got here. This is a peppered turkey gravy. We've got this stuff here. I usually buy a quality brand while I'm making stuffing. This one, though, I saw, and it was like $1. And I didn't want to buy a new tin. All I've got is bread tins. And I was like, well, I need something that'll fit in there. And this fit the bill. I don't know if this will be any good. Sometimes store brands can be pretty assy. Gravy is from them as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to divide the plate here. So let's have some of the stuffing over here. Yeah, I hope this isn't crap. And we will have some of the here. Let's, you know what, whatever. Here. Okay. So I'm trying to do this a little bit evenly. So what we're going to do is we're going to do just the hot sauce on this half. And then we're going to do the hot sauce and the gravy on this half. So heat-wise, they're calling it 4. I wouldn't say it's 4. I'd say it's probably about half that. So let's just dial up the turkey here. I was thinking about running cranberries in there as well. You know, I really, really like the smoothness and silkiness they got out of this. That is really quite tremendous. All right, let's just try on the stuffing. Hopefully this stuffing is edible. What I added on must have flavor cancellation because this is bizarre. It's too astringent to really work well there. But we're going to try it with gravy anyway. I really like the mouthfeel of this with that. So this has the right amount of oil to it. I think that you have to be careful when you're using oil in a sauce. Because if you get too much and get kind of a slick, you'll go right past that sort of smooth, silky mouthfeel into greasy, and that's no good. This, the turkey was at a grocery store, and they very clearly overcooked this. It's good on the turkey. I don't think it works on the stuffing by itself, though. Let's try a little more. Yeah. All right, that's no good. I don't think that... You know, it's hard to gauge. I should actually see if the stuffing is any good. Maybe that's a problem. No, it's not very good. Well, I'm only out a couple bucks, I guess. All right, we're gonna... I put this knife right in the way. Like an idiot. All right. It's like turkey. Man, turkey jerky. It's so light and lovely and refreshing. I don't know. Wild. At some point, I'm going to try out some Asian food. think it'll be better there. As it is right now, I'd say the flavoring is reminding me much more on this turkey in particular. Much more something Asian-y than anything else. These guys are super... So is it the goat? Is it the goat? Here's where I'm going with this. I think Angry Goat is one of the most creative and inventive companies out there. I've made no secret of that. And now we have Ginger Goat that I would put in that same vein. Is it the goat? Just like their sauces, seriously, both of them are just like nobody else I can think of. All right, so let's try this with the sauce and the gravy and the stuffing. Oh my God. Okay, wow, that was awful. This stuffing I'm going to bin after this. This is, it is bad. Bad stuffing. In fact, here, let's just... Good Lord. Well, now I know. All right. Turkey gravy and hot sauce. This might have been a bad idea. Yeah, sort of. The gravy wants to be a warm, comforting food, and this stuff is a sort of dynamically flavored thing that it's quite good, but it's clashy here. Oh well. Me and my turkey, holy moly. Wow. Maybe I should just pull what I have left and try to soak it in a very vinegar forward sauce or something. Try to break it down a little bit. Wow. All right. So I still have had a fair amount of sauce here, just kind of playing around. What is this? Yeah, good luck carving this. And I mean it does have a punch that'll build over time. So I don't know if one of those peach peppers was a so-called razor that was in the Chocolate Challenge 3.0, which was I believe a peach Mighty Reaper. Holy moly. Yeah, this is annihilated turkey. So the hot sauce is good with turkey. It is less good if you put gravy with the turkey. That was kind of one of the things that I like playing around with, was this kind of dinner, because generally there's no heat to this. When you think stuffing and turkey and cranberry and, you know, even we always used to have olives. So we would have olives and we would have pickles. And black olives and green ones. And beets and some other stuff as well. Obviously never anything with any heat though. And as chili heads are wont to do, we try to punch around and make everything hot. So this one, it might push non-chili heads a little bit. Chili heads, I don't think are going to be too bothered by it, but it is very nice though. I really like the silkiness of the sauce. I really don't know. Keep you safe from vampires, yeah. I don't know what, I'm not sure what they had in mind for it. I mean, garlic is certainly very forward. So, like an Asian sauce, I wouldn't necessarily think of mango. But the lemongrass, the star anise, the white pepper, even the garlic to a degree, I think is more so. But then you have the olive oil, which is not really an Asiatic ingredient, per se. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure what they were trying to go with here. I mean, it is vaguely kind of sort of tropical. The first ingredient's mangoes after all, but this does not read to me as a particularly tropical sauce. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of like it's really its own thing. It's a fusion of different things, but it ultimately, I think, is just kind of its own thing, and I think you really have to kind of take it on its own terms. I don't know. Like, to me, this is not a super flexible sauce, though. You've got to poke around a little bit to find where it fits. I liked it on chicken strips for sure, and meat stuff in general. I think this is a sauce that works pretty well, but kind of branching it out from there, and I think it would be really fascinating, actually, if you use something like this as a component to a salad dressing. I think that would be spectacular. But I think you'd have to experiment with it. I don't know that I'm going to be doing that, actually. I'm probably going to put this in the pile for the quarterly wing things and see how it does on wings. And then if I don't like it on wings, then I'm going to start to cast around a bit. As I've done like the Cosmic Disco, for instance, I don't like that on wings at all. But I think right now it's my Asian sauce because the sauce is too good to pitch. But as far as having it on wings, to me, I don't like it on wings. So, and I've had to do that with some of the other sauces in the show as well. This one, I don't know. I could really go either way, I think. But I am definitely excited to find out. So, anyway, it's a lovely sauce. It's quite good. I am going to... So this sauce is one that, even though it doesn't lend itself to me immediately to one direction or another, it is one that I do like well enough and I think is good enough that I'm going to keep casting around to find out, where this would sort of fit, because like it is definitely too good to pitch, even if it doesn't work on wings, for instance, like it didn't work with the stuffing. It was okay on the turkey. I think it needs if you have some stuff for it to play off of, like the breading, for instance, on a chicken strip, for instance. I think that is pretty nice. I have had it with some fish. I've had it with calamari and stuff as well, and as long as there's some breading there, I think, to kind of play off it a little bit, and you do get a little bit of ingredient cancellation, but not a whole ton of it. I don't know. It's it is a pretty fun thing to bang around with. I am pretty impressed with what they came up with here. I would never, anybody that comes up with a sauce, I would never envision, like this one, for instance. To me, is always something that deserves respect, and they certainly have it from me for that. We'll just leave it right there. So that was the Ginger Goat Tropic Star Hot Sauce. Now go full in peace to serve the flame.